welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back. I am doing like a little makeup look today for you guys. A brand called Technic reached out and sent me a few products, so I thought I would do like a first impressions with you because they've sent me quite a few items. So yeah, this is what I did with my face today. I can assure you it wasn't a smooth ride. It's a no from me. It's an absolute no. I gotta go and take it off. I am no beauty YouTuber and I'm not that good at makeup, so it's a little bit of a laugh and I find some nice products. So yeah, please keep watching and obviously give it a thumbs up if you do like it, but I think we will just jump straight on into the video. Okay, so I've zoomed you in ever so slightly just so you can see sort of like a little bit more detail. You can also see all of my beautiful breakouts at the bottom of my chin. You guys always go on about how fabulous my skin is. And I don't know, I feel like on like Instagram stories and in YouTube videos, like it's quite easy to hide because you can obviously wear makeup and you can add filters. So yeah, just don't always believe everything that you see because 9 times out of 10, it's probably not as good as you think. So yeah, I just used some Lano lips. I absolutely swear by Lano lips. Like, it's my favorite lip stuff. I normally get really dry lips in winter and I've been using this since last year, I think, and this year, like throughout like the earlier of this year, like throughout winter, never had dry lips, not once, and I swear it was because of Lano lips. I basically just use this every night before bed and I lather my lips in it and I go to bed in it, and it is a lifesaver. It's so good. So yeah, I will try and find them and link them below. I'm not actually sure where they sell them, but I swear by it. I was literally saying to Els last night that I'm putting them in everyone's stockings this year for Christmas because they're so good. So yeah, just started with a bit of that on my lips. So I didn't actually get a foundation or a concealer from Technic, either because they don't sell them or just because they chose not to send them to me. So I am gonna start with a foundation of my own, and I'm gonna use the Hourglass foundation stick. I use the colour Linen, which is quite pale, and it does look quite pale on me when I put it on my skin, but then once I've like bronzed up and contoured and stuff, it looks okay. I do think it gives a super high coverage and flawless finish, but I would say it's quite oily. Like, I find my skin goes quite oily throughout the day while I've got it on. But yeah, as you can see, it has a super good coverage. Like, it's literally covered all my spots. It covers all the redness and everything, so it's really good. But this colour is just like a little bit too pale for me. I do put this on in sections just because I feel like if I put it on all my face, it almost starts to dry down in the sections I've put it on, and I find it harder to blend. So I just pop it on in sections and I find it just a lot softer and a lot creamier to blend out. I just realised that I didn't use the primer that Technic sent me because I am the worst beauty YouTuber in the world. But to be fair, I think I forgot because I don't necessarily use a primer myself anyway. So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed though because I did want to try it out, but I'll try it again in another video or another day and let you guys know on Instagram how I find it. But I'm just a donut basically. For concealer, I'm going to use the Revolution Makeup Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour as always. I have the shade C5.7 just solely because I've never tried any other shade, so I just keep buying this colour. Did any of you guys used to watch Gilmore Girls? Because I never watched it. I know of it, but I never watched it. And I'm someone that always likes to watch stuff while I'm doing things, so like making my lunch or like eating my breakfast. And if I ever run out of things to watch on YouTube, I'll normally just like surf Netflix or whatever for like a new series to get hooked on. And I found Gilmore Girls on Netflix, so I decided to give it a go. And I really like it. I think I've watched like 9 or 10 episodes already. I only started it yesterday. But it's really good for just like background noise. Yesterday I had like a really like admin sort of day. I didn't do any filming or anything, so I just had Gilmore Girls on in the background. It's just a really easy watch, and yeah, I think it's just a cute little storyline with like the mum and the daughter. So yeah, that is the series I'm watching at the moment. So fun fact, I have actually used Technique's contour palettes before. It's actually the contour palette I pretty well use all the time and I love it. But they've actually sent me their, it says it's a cream foundation contour palette and I never use cream contour. So we're gonna try it out because that is the aim of the video. So I'm going to use a beauty blender for this and I'm just gonna take the darkest shade and I'm just gonna pop it on the edge of the beauty blender and basically just go in on my cheekbones because that is where I would typically contour. I'm gonna go up here on my forehead a bit like that. I quite like the colour. It's quite a nice dark brown. Okay, I think I like it. I think it's given me a nice little bit of colour to my face and it was pretty easy to blend out. I mean, I don't think it's as easy as using powder. I've got to attempt the nose contour now and I'm slightly nervous. Okay, I'm going to attempt nose contour. So I'm just taking like a small little brush that I usually use for concealer. I'm taking a little bit of the darkest shade on this brush and I'm just gonna draw a line straight down my nose where I want the contour to be. And I'm gonna add a tiny bit here to give me that little button. Okay, here we go. This is what we are left with. I'm now going to take a beauty blender, I think, and I'm just basically going to drag it down the bottom of my nose, so trying to leave that center bit completely untouched. Oh my god. Okay, so I can't lie, I'm really chuffed with how that has come out. I feel like it's given me a new lease of life of contouring my nose. I'm going to quickly take the super lighter shade here and I'm going to run it down the center of my nose and just see if that sort of like brightens up that middle section ever so slightly. I feel like it's going to go well. I feel like in person this looks really good. And on the camera it looks really bad. Okay, so while the lighting's faffing around and deciding what path it wants to take, I am just going to add a tiny bit of this Kiko powder bronzer because I didn't actually get a bronzer from Technique. So yeah, I'm just going to go over where I contoured with this bronzer. Okay, now I feel like we have some serious colour to our face. I'm going to go in with blusher. So I'm going to use Technique's Matte Mega Blush Blusher and this comes with 4 different colours. So there's like a peachy, a light pink, a darker pink and like a super baby pink. And I think I'm going to use, I think I'm going to go for the baby pink today just because I'm going to do quite an orange eye look, I think. So I don't want to have too much craziness on my cheeks as well. My lighting is giving me such a hard time in this video. Look at how overexposed I am all of a sudden. Like, honestly, it's driving me mad. I don't think I have the right camera to do makeup looks, so I'm over it. Moving on to brows, I'm going to try Technique's Ultra Fine Micro Brow Pencil. This is in shade Brunette and it comes with a spoolie on one end and the product on the other. How do I get into it? It'd be highly beneficial if I could get into the product. Surely this has got to be a joke. Like, how are you meant to get into this? I've got bits of plastic on my mouth. I find it very difficult to talk while I'm doing my brows. Okay, apart from the fact that I genuinely could not get into the product for 5 minutes and 48 seconds, I would say it's a very creamy eyebrow pencil. I quite like it actually. It's definitely not as like thick and as dark as my Benefit one that I use, so I will probably use this as more of like a natural brow product. So yeah. So I just realised I did actually get a bronzer from Technique. But obviously I am not a beauty person, so I just suck at this. I've got the Technique Sunset Strip Bronze and Highlighter Palette. I've got quite a few different highlighters, so I'm not going to use this one. But I'm just going to quickly use this bronzer just to see how I feel about it. I don't think you can ever have too much bronzer, so... Okay, I quite like this bronzer. It's got like a shimmer to it, I think. So it's giving me like a little bit of a shimmer, which I'm not massive on, but I'm not mad about. So for eyes, I got 2 palettes. So I've got the Mystic Mauve palette and the Heat Is On palette, and I'm very much an orange kind of girl, so I think I'm going to go for the Heat Is On. So I think I'm just going to use this sort of like second row here, and I'm going to attempt to do a sunset like kind of eye look. We'll see. Okay, first things first, I'm going to take the colour on the very left, which is like this brownie, and I'm just going to pop this as high up over my crease as I can. I have very hooded eyelids, so you tend to lose all my eyeshadow really when my eye is like just looking straight, so I try and bring this up as high as I can. I feel like I've got a bit of a clump here that doesn't seem to want to blend out that easy. I'm now going to dip into this sort of like burnt rusty orange and focus this in the outer corner of my eye and like slightly into the crease. So me and Els really nearly got a little kitten the other day. Literally, we were meant to pick him up last Wednesday, and on the morning we were going to pick him up, she basically told us she'd given him to someone else. So yeah, we were pretty gutted. But he obviously just wasn't meant to be ours, so we're pretty well on the lookout for another kitten. We think we're probably going to get it when I get back from Ibiza, which is just at the end of August. So probably first week of September or something, we may have a little kitten. I'm now going to take a flat brush, and I'm going to take this really bright orange, and I'm going to put it in the front section of my eye. I feel like I look like a crazy person. Sometimes I just wonder if I actually suit eyeshadow or not. Every now and then I'm just going back and I'm just trying to blend out like this top section. Okie doke. I'm going to go back in with that burnt orange because I feel like I've lost it ever so slightly. I'm now going to go with the sparkly orange, and I'm going to put it like right in the centre of my eyelid. I feel like that brown has been like the hardest bit to blend. I feel like this section here just looks quite clumpy, but that could just be because I don't have the makeup tech as needed. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit of my Hourglass foundation stick, and I'm just going to pop it on a beauty blender and try and clear up that line just to make it look a little bit more sharp. Okay, I'm going to take some of the bright pink and I'm going to put this under my eyes just to make myself look even more scary. In the hopes of trying to save the mess that is my life, I'm going to do some mascara. So Technic actually sent me their lash primer, and I don't use a lash primer, so I'm going to try that out. And then I've got their Technic Mega Lash Water Resistant Mascara. Wow. It's made my lashes look really long. Okay, that's made my lashes look really long, so hopefully this is going to add. My issue with doing eyeshadow is that I always get my mascara all over my eyelids. The mascara is quite good, it's just that I get mascara all over my eyelids, so then when I've done eyeshadow it totally defies the point because I've now got to go and wipe my eyelids to get the mascara off. So I'm not sure I am the best at makeup, in case you didn't realise. Okay, so in an attempt to save the day, I'm going to try and use some highlighter. So I've got the Technic Mega Glow Highlighter, and we've got 4 different colours to choose from. So I think I'm going to go for this, well actually I think I'm going to go for the pink and the silver and like mix the two together. Oh, it's good. Okay. I'm going to take some of that pink and silver and go in the inner of my eye. Absolutely amazing. Okay, I like that. So for lips, they've sent me their Liquid Lipstick Nude Edition in number 3 Chica Bonita, I think. Their retractable lip liner in, I don't know what colour, and their Lip Lust lip gloss. So we're just gonna go for it. I mean, this nude looks so dark. I'm not a fan of a super dark lip really, so we're gonna try it out and see. You guys, I literally looked like a crazy person. I had to take that off. Already with this eye that's making me look like a psycho, I couldn't have that dark lip. I literally look like a vampire. It's a no from me. It's an absolute no. I gotta go and take it off. I just do not suit dark lips. So I'm just going to use the lip liner and I'm going to put it all over my lips, and then I'm going to use the lip gloss. It's a very creamy lip liner, like it doesn't give too much definition. Okay guys, so to finish, this has actually been the product I've been waiting to use this whole time. I'm going to use the Magic Mist Illuminating Setting Spray, and it starts off being like clear, and then when you shake it, it goes like this fantastic gold marbly colour. So I'm super excited to use it. I feel like it could ruin the whole thing. Here goes nothing. Wow, it's a proper like mist. I like it. Okay guys, so that is going to conclude my makeup look for today. I've just come into my bathroom to sort of like show you the finished look, because I feel like the lighting is so much better in here and I look like a normal human. I don't know what it is about my dressing room, but my camera just doesn't like it. Like the lighting has been driving me crazy this whole video. And yeah, I just look really washed out, and I feel like my makeup doesn't show up as well and as nicely in my dressing room. So here is the finished look. Thank you so much to Technic for sending me the products. I really loved the eyebrow pencil. I will definitely be using that again. I really love the lip liner and the lip gloss. The lip gloss isn't sticky or anything, so super nice. I loved the highlighter palette. I mean, look at that. And the blush palette I thought was really, really nice. The eyeshadow palette, really nice. I just suck at makeup, so obviously that's no bad part on Technic, that's completely me. But anyway, I'm probably gonna let you guys go because I've wasted enough of your time. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you will still come back to join me in my next video. Bye!